It's the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fantasy Show. Hey, it's the Soul Fantasy Show live for March 31st, 2020. Going over the top picks, plays, and stud for NBA Sims. We got a 6-game slate, as usual, for Fanduel, and a 1-game slate for DraftKings. We're going to go over the top picks, plays, and studs. If you already haven't, please subscribe to this channel. Help it grow, and hopefully we'll have better videos, better quality, better information. You'll win more money. Patreon will continue whenever real action continues. So we have, for some strange reason, they say Dylan Brooks is the top play of the day. 29, 21, 22, 23, 26% of getting 30 to 45. He has a 2% chance to get 40 to 60. Marcus Saul, 3% chance. So they're in the same boat. OG has a 6% chance and a 25% chance of getting 30 to 45 points. So we got Cody Zeller. He has a 19% chance to get 30 fantasy points. With Hardaway, Stein, DFS. So they're kind of showing you a different way to approach things. I mean, these prices, they are down. So, I mean, here's Porzingis. He's 7'9". So he could get a 56. He could get a 53, most likely. They're saying he has a very good chance of getting up to 60 fantasy points, a 27% chance. So that's a pretty good way to spend money as you can just then throw Dwight Powell, Devontae DiVincenzo, the Da Vinci Code in. Chris Middleton is 7K. I would probably stay away from guys like that. Kevin Love, Ricky Rubio, 50% chance to get 30 to 45 fantasy points, and even a 20% chance to get up to 60. So Kevin Love's firmly in play. We got Jamal Murray, Tristan Thompson. Now, these guys are cheap. They're all like averaging out to a similar price range for the most part. But then you have very expensive guys like Giannis, who now will get you over. He was guaranteed to get you over 45 fantasy points. So he will, and he may even guarantee you over 60 fantasy points. He may even get 100 fantasy points. I don't know. Let's see one of the top projections. 82. I see 82. And we have that's the highest computer generated score, 80 and 82. So he might not get you 100, but I don't think anybody's going to be getting hundreds. But I mean, for 11-4, if he can get you 80 fantasy points, man, I don't know. Let's just put him in there to see like some guys that get generated when we make our roster. I'm on the rooster, coach. I'm on the rooster. I can't believe it. I'm on the rooster. You might not know what that movie is. It's Major League. But, okay, 48% chance to get 45 fantasy points. So he has a 50% chance to get a good amount of fantasy points to get a 50 burger for you. So Pascal Siakam, if you can't afford the Greek Freak, put Pascal Siakam in. Let's just go over the top lineup optimizer for today. So here is your DraftKings lineup optimizer. So they have Greek at the salary. It's a 1-game slate, Dallas versus Minnesota. So Greeks in both occurrences. Dante, DFS, Seth, George Hill, and Max. So they're going to just keep putting the Greek freak in at MVP. And I'm pretty sure that's what you should do. If I take it out, I want to see if I take this bullet out, will they put him in the MVP spot for you real quick? Yes, they're still putting him in the MVP spot. So that looks like that's going to be the play to put in your MVP spot for DraftKings. It's going to have to be honest. Let's just generate some Fanduel lineups with Giannis as well. Now, it's easy to put him in. There's so many cheap guys that are at 100%. Now, the percentages are changing now as the computer games are continuing and we can get more data in. Data. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. It's fucking knowledge, buddy. I don't know. All right, so they have Porzingis, Greek Freak together, Clint Capella. They have Fred VanVleet. You can get a lot of guys in when you. I think. All right, here's a lineup with Greek. Yes, I think Greek's mandatory on both sites today. I mean, he's 11-4, and there's guys that are so cheap you can just put him in with other guys and expect 60 to 75 fantasy points out of the Greek Freak. Now here's some generated lineups without him. So if you want to do this, you can. But on DraftKings, they were still putting him in the MVP spot every time. So here, if you want to float your lineup and just, get it in a middle of the pack type of mentality, that's what's happening here as I don't bullet him and forcefully put him in the lineup. So I guess, according to this, you don't have to play him on FanDuel, but, I mean, I would still try to get him in there. I would. They're not putting him in there because he's 11-4. He's 11-4, but I would love to see a 100-point fantasy game out of him. That would be so crazy. All right, it's the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fan Show.